Hello, everyone. Yes, I know I've been MIA. Don't, don't get mad. But let me tell you my story. Since we have a first 10 minutes, what had happened was I was doing this on my tablet, as you probably don't know. But if you're like my cousins and everything listening to this, I've been doing this on my tablet. So I've been using programs that are not apps on my tablet. Like there's been programs that I had to look up on the internet for me to put this podcast on. So I used Clip It for a while. I was like, oh, this is amazing. You can do anything. Then it just stopped doing anything. And I was like, oh gosh, why is it not working? And then so I tried going back to different places and I couldn't find anything that works. And I was like, I'm going to wait till I get a laptop. I never got a laptop. And now I have a laptop. Woo! I'm so hype. Yeah, so now I have a laptop. And yeah, so what has been happening with you guys? I know I missed the 1 hour thing I was supposed to do. Don't judge me. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to plan for that. I'm going to make it like a big announcement and everything. And I'm going to try to get more people to listen to it. So when I post it, I have 1,000 people listening to it or something. So yeah, I'm hype. I'm back, everyone. Oh, sorry, fixing my mic here. Yeah, I have a mic. I have a laptop. I'm balling right now. I'm a baller. Or what isn't that what they call it? A baller. Tiffany's back, but she's over there eating. She's so fat. No, I didn't say anything, Tiffany. She's fat. But yeah. So what do we have to talk about today? Let me think. How was my week? It's been horrible. I hate summer school. I've been inside of it for a few weeks now, almost getting out for stupid geometry. And I do not like anybody inside that class. Well, just a few people that went to my school that I know. But there's so many fake people. They're I don't know how people cannot see their fakeness. Well, maybe because most of them are fake. And fake people can't see fake people. I don't know how. But yeah. And it's weird because everybody wants to be a thug at my school. Seriously, it's creepy. How can I've seen I've seen white people want to be thugs. That's what I've seen. I've never seen when I went there I saw Asians, Indians, every single race you can think of trying to be ratchet. And what is so good about being ratchet? What is good about it? It's nothing good about being ratchet. I know this is what I think. And I know I'm gonna get some hate on this because for the rappers, but they think, oh, rappers are thugs, so if I act like a thug, everyone's gonna like me, and then when I grow up, I'm gonna be rich and famous like them. No, the rappers, they are rich and famous already. Duh. Most of them, they had to go through intense training, and they was serious about this. There's no one serious. There's nothing serious about being a thug, and then once you graduate, if you do graduate or go to college, you're gonna be a bum. You're gonna stay as a thug unless you get your life together now, and you try to do something different with your life than trying to be what you don't want to be. You're trying to be what other people want to be just because you want to be popular and everything. Popularity is not gonna help you in life. Seriously, after you go to college, or if you go to college, if you don't go to college, then after high school is over with, you're done. You go into real life, and if you don't have anything to do, it's gonna be your fault. Because you were missing out. You said, oh, no, I don't have to care about life because all my friends don't care about life. Be different, gosh. Getting off that subject. What's something I like? Oh, there's this movie I like, and I bought it on DVD after watching it the first time, Stage Fright. Now, if you're not into horror movies and everything, I understand. But this is actually not scary. When I first saw the commercial for Stage Fright, I was hooked in. I was like, I want to see this, but I don't want to see this alone. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be scary. But then, what happened was, I saw it, I rented it on my tablet. And then when I rented it, it wasn't scary. There wasn't that much pop out. So the only thing, I knew what was going to happen because I love searching out the scary scenes and stuff. I searched this movie, so I knew all the songs and everything. So I knew that at the ending, he was gonna pop out and the glass, and I was like waiting for it, and yeah, so I wasn't scared. The only thing I was like freaked out about was the blood and the gore. Like if they made it less gory, because some stuff was unnecessary. I think this is a realistic story. If you really know, I don't want to tell what the story is, or could I? Yeah, spoiler alert. So, yeah, spoiler alert. So basically, the story is about this girl. What happens? It starts off like back in the day, they did this musical called The Haunting of the Opera. It's like Phantom of the Opera, right? And then what happens is the girl gets killed when her children are there. So what happens is the girl gets killed, and like it's a gruesome killing. Like he stabs her and then puts the knife down her throat, and I'm like, really? Like, is that necessary? Like, really? Why are you gonna kill someone like that? Like, and what happens is years later, the daughter of the girl who got killed, and the son worked inside the kitchen at the theater, like at this camp, a few years later. And then what happens is they're doing the same show, the Haunting of the Opera. And what happens is the daughter wants to be inside of it, and then she's like, "Oh, I want to try out for it." And the director puts her inside of it, right? And then like what happens is like a Broadway producer comes to see it like at the camp. So when she was like at the camp, like during rehearsals, like he was like looking at her all dirty and like everything, and it was like, so so would you like, so like he was trying to like kiss her and everything. And she's like, "Oh, I want to save the magic for the stage." And then she's gonna be dumb enough to ask who's gonna be the first person who's gonna be the first person, because there was two leads, and it was this girl with this big nose, and it was her. And she's like, "Who's gonna be the lead? Is it gonna be the girl with the big nose or me?" So then she was like, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm waiting for the right moment." Like she said, "Oh, I'm waiting for the right moment for the kiss." And finally, what was it? What was it? Oh, yeah. So what happened was finally after the rehearsals and everything, she was like, "I'm done. I'm done, and I'm gonna finally just go for it." And then when she finally went for it, like she finally like made out with him, and she was at the rehearsals, and then again he tried to go further, and then she wouldn't go further. So then the other girl was at the rehearsals, and then finally she went further. Sadly, this is bad lesson. She went further, and then he went, and then yeah, she got back on there again, and she got back on there, and then finally one night he wanted to go all the way. So then when he was trying to go all the way, she was like, "Okay, okay, okay," and like halfway she was like, "No, no, 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 I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." So then she ran out and started crying, and then what happens is he goes out and then he gets attacked, which is another gruesome. Like it wasn't like the first part was just gruesome. The second part he just gets electrocuted, which I was like, no big deal. But still, it's just the way it looks so gruesome. And that was the part wasn't scary either. He doesn't pop out or anything. What else? What else? The girl gets scared after this happened, and the brother's like, "Go, go, go! We have to leave. We have to leave. Let's go." And then she's like, "I'm leaving." And then the guy like builds all this up with a song, another song, which I love. I love all the cheesy songs. Um, and then what happens is they finally she says, "Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." And then finally she does it, and then it goes to the show. So she does the show. It's like the Chinese version of the Haunting of the Opera, which is like the Chinese version of the Phantom of the Opera. Remember, like imagine that. And then like they're performing and everything, and then more people die, of course. This guy who's like saying I'm not gay, but he ends up being, and then he dies. What happens? Oh, the girl sings a song. I love the song so much, Alfonso. Well, during it, the other girl who wanted to be performing the first night but couldn't because the director died, and they made the other girl, yeah, the other girl who was like supposed to be performing for her, yeah. Well, she was mad that she didn't get the part, and she was trying to pour this red stuff on her, but the monster got her. Well, not the monster, the person under the mask got her. And then when the person under the mask got her, what else? What happened? I'm running out of time, so I have to do this quickly. Yeah, what happened? Basically, he killed all these different people, and then he gets to the director of the program, and he's like, And then like the girl comes in and sees this, and then she takes off the mask, and it's her brother. So when her brother comes, she's like, "Oh my gosh, why are you doing this?" It was like the director killed the mom, and I was like, "Oh, see, this is like so realistic now." So then, like, of course, he what happens is he's trying to kill him, and then he accidentally hits the sister, and then looks over, and the director kills him, and then the girl he tries to attack the girl, the director, and then the director the girl pulls out a chainsaw, and yeah, and then at the ending she goes on stage, and then everyone applauds, and then she goes on Broadway, the Broadway version of it, until she has a vision that the monster pops out and chokes her, but it's really a vision. So, yeah, and now time for Tiffany. Hi, guys! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I haven't been here in a long time. Like, gosh, I haven't been here in a long time. So, let me get in straight. So, let me read this. There's, like, been all this rumor and all this stuff that Lil Wayne and Christina Milian, if you don't know who she was inside, Bring It On. Like, have you seen that one? They said not dating, just business, because it would be weird. Okay, let me read the story. Lil Wayne and Christina Milian are not dating. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ads. That's what you use when you use apps, everyone. Don't use apps. I'm skipping you. Thank you. Well, they're not dating. Despite the hot hands of ESPYs, it's all part of Wayne's clever plan to make money. Milan recently signed with Young Money Entertainment, and Wayne is planning on rolling out her music big time. Okay, how come every single star has to have a music career? Like, I'm serious. I was looking on, like, Disney Channel, which is turning into a hot mess now, and then all of a sudden, like, these two little girls who are in, like, Girl Meets World, they're singing. Not every single Disney person has to sing. Not every single person that's inside a movie has to sing. I don't hear... Well, no, never mind. Tom Cruise was inside Rock of Ages, but still, you don't have to be able to sing, okay? So, what else happened? Yeah, she's trying to make her music big time. That's the beginning of, to make her, like, career bigger. Now the backstage story on their dating dream would be super creepy. Ready? Christina Milian has a daughter with the dream, and Lil Wayne has a son with R&B singer Nivea. What? Who is Nivea? That sounds like an acne cream. Nivea. Smoother your skin. Nivea has a daughter and twin sons with the dream. So Christina Milian's daughter and Lil Wayne's son have 3 half siblings in common. That's awkward. Number one, that is so awkward. Okay, so basically, let me say this faster. Okay. Christina Milian has a baby dad with the baby daddy of Lil Wayne's baby's mama's baby. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. So, Christina Milian, was with this guy, who's also with the guy who's with this girl who was with Lil Wayne. So that's why it'd be weird. So, but still, that's nice. They get to meet their sisters, their half sisters, their half brothers. That is a nice. That is not awkward. That is not awkward. I do not see how awkward that is. Who thinks that's awkward? I do not know. I do not. I know. Now, my next story, that Courtney and Chloe are targeted by Hampton residents to get out of town. Well, Courtney and Chloe are being targeted by the grassroots movement to force them out of the Hamptons. It's not exactly Occupy Wall Street, but someone is plastering stickers on the public signs around town where their reality show is filming. Oh, I understand. Okay, well, when you're a hot mess, like Honey Boo, let me use Honey Boo as an example. I know that the town people inside Honey Boo Town, they feel so bad because like every time if I see like that place, I know what place they live, whatever they live. If I see that place, I would think like everyone's country and they're like so, but like I bet you they could be nice people. They could be like they could be like presidents. They could be like people. Oh my gosh. Burp. Anyway. K and K's faces crossed out with #NoDash. The culprit hasn't been fingered, but the cops in the area tell anyone that is caught defacing property, they'll be cited. Not everyone is a hater. Hampton store owners and local office officials have been pretty vocal that the Kardashians are good for business. Okay, that's smart too, because the Kardashians are good for... But number one, are only Courtney and Khloe Kardashian living in this place? Like, isn't Kim living there? No one ever targets Kim. You all need to target Kim. Khloe and Courtney, whatever her name is, didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. Nothing. I wish you could see my face right now because I would be doing nothing. Alright? But I think they're smart. That's good for business because I would love to go to a place where the Kardashians go for business. And yeah. Yes. Captain America going Black to the future. The new Captain America has everyone buzzing because he's supposed to be the first Black Captain America ever. Just one problem. There was a Black Captain America, remember? The guy in the durag. What is this? Let me see the picture. Oh. I'm watching a video.
For comic books, the murder of Archie, Thor's sex change, Hulk coming out of the closet, and now the biggest news of all, Black Captain America! And here's a nerd to tell us more.
So apparently Marvel is changing Captain America to a black guy in the comics.
Yeah, Captain America is now Captain African America!
That is so racist.
All of that. Point is, this is great news, right? Actual black guy coming?
Oh man, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's the way the world is. So the diversity in comic books is just showing where we are as people, man.
Yes, it's huge! But hold on a sec for breaking Black Captain America news!
There already was a black Captain America. In the comics, they gave the super soldier serum to a black guy after they gave it to the original Captain America, trying to make another Captain America.
Makes total sense. But unlike the new Black Captain America, original Black Captain America was kinda, well, see for yourself. Oh dear.
The picture that they used to show, hey, the first Captain America was black, it was a shadow. And you could see in the shadow that this was a black guy. They drew the lips, they drew the nose, and he had a do-rag on.
Uncomfortable. Anyway, we're excited about new Black Captain America. So excited, we wrote him a theme song. Hit it!
It's new Black Cap. He's righting wrongs. Plus now he's got a giant schlong. Black Captain America!
Well, that was a racist. Well, I think that, stop it, it's not working. Okay, well, now it's working. Well, no, I don't want to. Okay, well, I think that it's good that they're having a black Captain America. Like, they never do anything. Why can't they have a black, all these different people? I want to see, what was the movie? Why can't they have a black Wicked? Let's have a black Wicked. Let's call it, Wickquisha. Let's call it Wickquisha. I'm sorry. I was getting into my ghetto phase. I'm sorry. I was using my ghetto voice. I'm sorry. Well, basically what I think about the situation is, and what I have to say about all situations is, I think we should stop hating. Like, everyone, like, has been hating these days. Like, hating the Kim Kardashians to get out of town. Like, dating. Like, I think that people shouldn't care about, like, celebrities anymore. I think that they're getting enough fame for being themselves. Like, why can't the tabloids leave them alone? Now, I need you need to make your money. You need to get your bills on the table. Like, seriously, we all need to. We all need to. But, like, make good news instead of bad news. Unless, like, something big, like Justin Bieber saying something racist or saying something. Oh, what has Justin Bieber not done? He has not said, gay slur yet. I'm waiting for that to happen. Oh my gosh, that would be so, so, I cannot wait. That's going to be the next thing, because I think he's, like, he's, like, inside his, like, Canadian house, like, thinking, what's something big next I can do that's going to make everyone hate me more? Like, that's it. Oh, but I'm waiting for the sex thing. Is anybody else waiting for that? That's going to be disgusting. It's going to look like, he's probably going to get arrested, because it's going to look like a pedophile. Justin. Well, I'm about to go. See you guys later. Boop, 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 boop. Bye. Bye, Tiffany. Gosh. Well, time for my section, which I've heard is a boring section. It's not the boring section. I just talk about more, like, less gossipy news. Tim McGraw slaps a fan during a concert. Let's listen to this. I think there's no video for this. Sorry. Well, basically, Scott Disick sent to hospital for alcohol poisoning. What is this? What? I'm sorry. I'm going hard. Let me get to the real story. Well, it says that Tim McGraw is not in trouble for the law for slapping a woman at a concert. In fact, the law enforcement are telling ATL that Tim may actually be a victim. Our sources of Atlanta PD said that a video of Tim slapping a woman who grabbed onto him at Sunday's Okay. Number one, why would you slap? That still doesn't make any sense. Let me read what it says. Okay, TMZ has two views of the incident. In one, it says that she might be grabbing his for his nuno area, but another says she's trying to rip his jeans. Sources says the woman has not complained to the police. Until she does, no action will be taken. What? How is she not complain? Oh, I know why. Because like she's like, oh my gosh, like Tim McGraw just like slapped me. That's so hot. But like seriously, if I got slapped by who's someone I really like? Oh, Pentatonics. If I got slapped across the face by Pentatonics, if Scott Hoying took me by the shirt and slapped me right in the face, I'd get mad. I would go up there and be like, what did you just do? What did you just do, you crusty McNugget? I would beat him down. Let me see if I have a story for if I have a video for this one. I have video for this one. If you didn't see, you can look it up, but basically what happens is he's like in a concert, and it looks so casual. It looks like he's like waving his hand in the audience, but he just slaps someone. Well, but let me keep on reading. But the ad seems that the woman is an aggressor. Tim's slap is a common reaction. Nonetheless, the cops tell us that if she complains, they'll investigate. But take a closer look to the video. It appears that Tim reacts by making a movement that causes her to release his leg. But then he takes a quick beat off before hauling off and slapping her. So, yeah, I think that he was this wasn't good for him. I don't know why he would slap someone like that. Like, I think that's unnecessary. Like, I thought, when you see the video, it doesn't look like he's slapping her. It looks like he's waving an audience, but I don't think she did anything wrong. It looked like he was normally, like, walking, singing, lip singing, and then all of a sudden, like, he slaps this woman, and I'm like, why would you slap someone like that? You crusty McNugget. I don't know. Well, what else? Let me go to my next story, because I'm about to get very mad about this, and I don't feel like yelling. Leonardo DiCaprio autograph Mandela pic was stolen. I want it back now. Leonardo DiCaprio says he's a victim of a heist involving the likes of Nelson Mandela. He's out for really? Okay. I understand that Nelson Mandela is like a figure. I understand that he's like a big thing. I know he really is. He did so much, and I'm not offending him, but still, why would you go for blood for this? I know he's dead and everything, but still, I don't think you should go that hard. I know you can still look for it. You can still have police, but you shouldn't like go hard for it. You can still like probably say, "Oh, someone stole it." Yeah, but still, you're like going too deep for it. I can go to Google and probably look it up and get, well, it won't be the same. I understand now, but I don't think you should go that hard for it. I think he should, like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was a hot mess. That last note was such a hot mess. Okay. I'm gonna stop singing. Well, it says, in South Africa, Mandela autographed a pic for Leo with an inscription to Leonardo DiCaprio, best wishes, Mandela 4807. Somehow the autograph pic never got to Leo. Sources connected with the actor tell TMZ he believes that it was stolen. The prize photo eventually made its way to the company called Moments in Time, which is now selling it and asking for a price of $25,000. That's not enough. I'm not being the bad, like being on the bad person side, but that's not enough. Like $25,000, like that's Nelson Mandela, a man who did so much, and he's dead. Plus, he signed it to Leonardo DiCaprio, like the Leonardo DiCaprio, like the guy who starred in the Titanic. If you ask any person, unless they died and like was born the same day you ask them the question, they will know what the Titanic is. Like, most people know who Leonardo DiCaprio is. Well, not most people, but still. They will know what the Titanic is. They've seen him in so many other movies. Like, I think it could be worth $1 million or not even $1 million, like more. Like, at least $100,000 or $300,000. Like, a really $25,000. That cost less than booking Pentatonics at my birthday party. That really did. It cost less than booking Pentatonics at my birthday party. So, yeah. Last story of the day. Oh! Justin Bieber grabs a Heine, celebrity-owned nightclub now in trouble. Okay. Justin Bieber slammed on ice-cold beer and in the process put the hottest celebrity nightclub in Hollywood, co-owned by David Arquette, in jeopardy. Justin and Chris Brown partied. Okay, number one, all I see was Justin and Chris Brown. Why are they going to allow the two worst people, an abuser who busted through a window and a guy who said racial slurs and almost killed someone with a car, into their club? You know something was going to go down. Well, they partied at the Bootsy Bellows in West Hollywood. The club is permitted to admit people under 21 because it serves food, but it cannot serve booze to anyone under 21. Well, at least one minor got his head on a hike-in and put the club's license on the line. See, people are dumb. Like, I'm going to save this for my final thought, too. No. Yeah, I'm going to say it now. I think that people should stop, like, letting celebrities do what they want to do. Like, you're ruining you're ruining them. Like, they're ruining you, and you're like, oh, no, but I'm the one who gave Justin Bieber hiking. He's not going to do anything for you. Like, if you see Justin Bieber on the street, he's probably going to ignore you. He's probably going to wave at you with his crusty, face, like, hey, wave. And then he's gonna walk away. Like, he's acting like that too. Hey, wave. He's just gonna walk away. And then once that happens, I'm gonna laugh at you. Because that's dumb that you would give someone under 21, even though you knew that someone under 21 could not give, like, an alcoholic beverage. Okay, so it says that, well, at least a minor, blah, 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 blah. The California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control is aware that the incident and the club could be subject to a fine if they can prove that Bieber was drinking. But here's the problem. Law enforcement tells us that now they're going to step up undercover operations to monitor what goes on inside Bootsy. Even though the club has a good record, who knew that scissor caused a few problems? We reached out to the club for a comment. So far, no word back. I wouldn't give no word back either, because they're dumb. Like, literally, dumb diddy dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum. Like literally, take my advice. But like, why would you do something like that? That's unnecessary. I think that I would put, it's your fault, so don't even get mad at anybody. Don't get mad at Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, he was wrong too, but it's your fault for giving him that beer. I think that this place should not get a fine. They should be closed down. Like, they're gonna try to do it again, like with undercover people. But I think what they should do is, instead of getting like an undercover person, get a famous celebrity like Austin Mahone or something to do it. Yeah, like I bet you they would give a beer to Austin Mahone and feel like, hey, I don't even know how I've never heard Austin Mahone talk. I can literally say that. Well, never mind, Kids' Choice Awards. But that was him rapping. I forgot. He sounds like a baby Justin Bieber to me. But still. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. Yeah, so yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm hype for tomorrow. I'm so mad that like all the stuff happened. Hopefully this goes up. If this doesn't go up, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, tell me if this goes up. Well, yeah. If you could hear this, then it went up. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and see you guys tomorrow. Spicy Podcast is back. Woo! Yeah. Bye guys.